You know, in the world of electric cars, there's one name that has just exploded onto the scene, seemingly out of nowhere, to challenge all the giants: BYD. So how on earth did they do it? Well, I can tell you it wasn't just luck. It was an incredibly smart, multi-layered strategy. Today, we're going to unpack the entire BYD universe and really get into the strategic architecture that made them a global powerhouse.
I mean, just look at this. This image perfectly captures the whole transformation. On the left, that's the old BYD. Practical, maybe a little forgettable. But on the right, you've got the BYD seal. It's sleek, it's futuristic, and it's a true global competitor. So you gotta ask, what caused this massive leap? Well, it all started with a single focus and a huge bet on new energy vehicles.
And this quote right here, this is the secret sauce. This wasn't some random, chaotic expansion. It was a calculated climb. Think of it like they were building a pyramid, right? They started with this huge, stable base of affordable mass-market cars. And only then, once that was set, did they begin their ambitious climb into luxury and high performance. That climb is the absolute key to understanding their entire game plan.
So how do you even begin to organize a climb like that? Well, you need a master plan. And for BYD is what we can call the four-quadrant plan, a brand architecture built from the ground up to conquer every single piece of the market.
Okay, now this is really interesting. This matrix you're looking at, it's basically our roadmap for this entire explainer. Let's look at the axes. Going up and down, you've got accessibility versus exclusivity. And then left to right, it's mainstream practicality versus a more specialized lifestyle. And get this, every single brand BYD has created fits perfectly into one of these four boxes.
All right, you ready? Let's explore this map. We're going to go quadrant by quadrant, and we have to start at the foundation. The brands that are driving their massive sales numbers and making B&D a household name.
So we're beginning right down here in the bottom left quadrant, mainstream and accessible. This is the core engine, the beating heart of the entire BYD universe, and it's powered by two really distinct but complementary series, Dynasty and Ocean.
Yep, these two are the absolute engine room of BYD. They're designed to win over the average global consumer by offering literally everything from pure electrics to some really advanced plug-in hybrids. This is how they sell millions and millions of cars.
First up, you've got the Dynasty series. And the name kind of gives it away, right? It's all about blending Chinese heritage with modern technology. This line is aimed squarely at families and city drivers. People who need practicality, but still want that premium feel without, a crazy premium price tag. You see that perfectly in their flagship Han sedan and the Tang SUV. Now the Ocean series, that's a whole different story. This is pure futurism. Here, BYD is targeting younger, urban buyers, and the focus is all on sleek aerodynamics, incredible efficiency, and cutting-edge tech. This is where you find their big Tesla Model 3 rival, the Seal, and the super affordable Seagull, a car that's literally built to conquer the urban jungle. Okay, so that massive foundation is set. Now, it's time to start our climb up the matrix. We're moving from accessible up to exclusive, but we're staying in that mainstream lane. And here we find their dedicated premium brand, Denza.
Denza comes with some serious bragging rights. It actually started out as a joint venture with Mercedes-Benz, and you can absolutely still see that luxury DNA in their cars. Now that it's all BYD, Denza is focused on high-end MPVs, that's multi-purpose vehicles, and SUVs. It's a clear step up into the world of premium cars. So who's actually buying a Denza? Well, the target is laser-focused. We're talking corporate leaders who basically need a rolling office and high-end families who want the absolute peak of comfort and technology. You can think of it as luxury with a purpose.
All right, time to shift gears. Let's move across the matrix into that specialized lifestyle segment. If Dynasty, Ocean, and Denza are for the roads we all drive every day, this next brand, well, this one is for the paths less taken. Meet Fangcheng Bao.
Fangcheng Bao, which has an awesome name, it literally means Formula Leopard, is BYD's answer for the adventurer in all of us. This brand fuses their cutting-edge electric tech with that rugged, go-anywhere capability that off-road fans absolutely crave.
The mission here is super simple. Completely own the adventure niche. This brand is built for people who see a dirt road not as an obstacle, but as an invitation. We're talking about people who want to push their vehicle to the absolute limit.
Okay, so we've covered 3 of the 4 quadrants. Now we ascend to the final, the most exclusive, and frankly, the most ambitious corner of the BYD universe. This is the apex predator of their entire portfolio, Yangwang.
Let's be clear, Yangwang isn't just a car brand, it is a statement piece. This is where BYD flexes all of its engineering muscle, showing off its most mind-bending technology, like the U8 off-roader's quad-motor drive or the U9 supercar's just insane performance. This is their technological halo, designed to make the entire world stop and take notice.
And make no mistake about their ambition. Yangwang isn't just competing with other premium brands. No, it's taking direct aim at the absolute pinnacle of the automotive world. We are talking about legendary ultra-luxury brands like Bentley and Land Rover. It's an incredibly bold and direct challenge.
So we've toured all 4 quadrants now. But the real genius here isn't any single brand. It's how they all lock together perfectly to form one powerful, cohesive universe, a master strategy for global leadership.
I mean, this slide right here captures the sheer audacity of it all. On one end, you have an affordable city EV that almost anyone can buy. On the other, you have a multi-$100,000 supercar. This is what total market coverage looks like, and frankly, almost no other car company on the planet has this kind of range. And by creating these super distinct brands, BYD does something brilliant. They avoid competing with themselves. Each brand has its own lane, its own mission, and this creates a crystal clear upgrade path for their customers, guiding them on a journey from maybe their first Ocean Dolphin all the way up to a dream Yangwang U8.
And believe it or not, this universe is even bigger. Just when you think you've seen it all, there's more. Beyond passenger cars, BYD is an absolute monster in commercial EVs. Their electric buses, trucks, and taxis are already all over cities worldwide, forming another massive layer of their global ecosystem.
Okay, so let's boil all of this down. BYD's entire strategy really rests on 3 powerful pillars. First, full-spectrum coverage. They have a model for literally every price point. Second, powertrain mastery. They're dominant in both pure EV and advanced plug-in hybrid tech. And third, precision segmentation. They've created a distinct brand for every possible lifestyle you can imagine.
Which, of course, leaves us with one final, massive question. When you've built a universe of brands that is this complete, this strategic, and this ambitious, a universe that covers nearly every single corner of the car market, what's next? Is total global dominance just a goal anymore? Or has it become an inevitability?